Yo, what's going on, everybody? So this is going to be a video about DaoFi with LendingPond, and this is going to be the mainnet version, as I did make a testnet version just a few weeks ago. So if you're new to all this and you don't know what it is, this is LendingPond, and it connects borrowers with lenders through an open marketplace where borrowers can offer NFTs as collateral for ADA loans, setting interest rates and payment timeframes for lenders to accept. And if for whatever reason that still confuses you, don't worry, I'm going to go over some examples. Maybe you're a visual learner, I am, and we'll get into that in a bit. Starting off, we're going to go over the fees. So it says, for an example right here, there's always going to be a 2% fee, and that's going to be added on to the initial loan's value. So if a borrower takes a 1,000 ADA loan, then the lender must send 1,020 ADA, and then the interest will be calculated on the 1,000. So the lender will send 1,020 ADA. The borrower will then, let's say it's a 5% loan, will have to send back 1,050 ADA. So now you're probably wondering, well, how do I know if it's a 5%? How do I know if it's an 8%? Well, currently the interest rate is set by the borrower. A lender will then choose to accept the loan with the proposed interest rate. Listing at a higher rate will lead to quicker acceptance loans. Just makes sense because people want the most out of their money. Alright, so I'm just going to jump into a few examples and then we'll go back to the questions at the bottom of the page. So I'm connected with my Nami wallet, but I don't want to be. I actually want to be connected with my Eternal wallet because in my Eternal wallet, I hold an acronym DAO NFT. And if we scroll down, we can see the benefits of certain NFTs on this space. So for example, the Ape Society is a partner to LendingPond ecosystem, and their holders will be able to lend and borrow on the platform. At the moment, anybody can borrow, but not anybody can lend. So it's important to own either an Ape Society, an ADA Invadas, a Lazy Llama, Filthy Rich Horses, Forgotten, Goat Tribe, or Acronym DAO. So I have my Acronym DAO in my Eternal wallet. I'm going to let it connect right there. You would have to sign something, but I already did, so it connects right away. And then we're going to go over to Borrow, and we're going to check out our assets. So in this wallet, I have 3 equine horses, and let's say I want to take this horse right here, 6571, and the floor value is 315 on a horse. So what you should be doing is you should go over to a calculator, and then you should do 315, because that's the floor price, multiplied by 0.6, which is 60% of the total value, which equals 189. So I would put, I want a loan for 189 ADA, and then the duration, let's say for me to flip 189 and make it worthwhile, I want at least a week. You know, let's say a mint is coming up kind of end of the week, and I really believe in it. So I want my ADA now, and I'll be able to pay it back by the end of the week sometime. And let's say I'll do an interest of 5% because I don't want to be charged 8% on this 189 loan value. However, if you do raise this to 8%, the person who is looking at your NFT will be more likely to lend you the money because they're going to make more from you when you pay them back. Alright, so it pops up. I would type in my password, I would hit sign, and it would go through, but I'm not going to do this because I don't actually want to lend out my horse. But once I did that, I could go over to my collateral, and it would show me my horse, it would show me how much time I have left, and it would tell me the percent and how much I owe. So that's how you borrow. If you want to know how to lend, go click on lend, and then it's going to take a little while, and we're going to find all of the offers that we can lend to at this moment. So right now there's a dead pixel for 5,000 ADA and for 8%. As a loaner, you would be looking for higher percentages. That's definitely what you want. This Naru for 6,000 ADA though, like 100% not, you know, even if it's a really rare. It's hard to find liquidity for some of these items, even if they are worth what they say they're worth. So what I want to kind of look at and help you guys out with is what should you be looking to loan? Like what is a safe loan and what makes people comfortable? What am I comfortable with? So let's look at these boss cats, for example. I'm going to go take a minute and I'm going to look at the floor for boss cats and we'll get into it. So I'm going to go on to CNFT.tools. I'm going to type in Boss Cat Rocket Club. I'm going to go to them and then I'm going to do a large range. Let's say, actually, maybe I don't need to do a range. Maybe I can do price. Yes. Okay, cool. So the cheapest price, the floor price is 1,590 ADA. So when I go back to LendingPond and I see this one for 1,700, Just no. You know, I'm not going to do that. And it could be a rare one. Let me type it in, 8,556. So we can double check. Maybe it's a rare. 8,556. Let's see. It's in the middle. That's 100%, in my opinion, a floor boss cat. So no, I do not want to pay 110 ADA more to lend out to somebody and then hope that I get 6% back on this, because they could very easily not pay me back, and then I'm stuck with this asset. And that's exactly why when I was looking at my equine horse, I knew the price was 315 for a floor, and that's why I multiplied it by 0.6. So if I was actually looking to get a loan and loan out to a boss cat, the price I would be looking for is 1,590 times 0.6, 950 for ADA. That is the most I would be willing to give out a loan for to a boss cat rocket club. So the reason why you want to do 60% of the value is because these people could very easily not pay you back. Why would you pay 1,700 ADA when the floor price is 1,590? These people aren't guaranteed to pay you back. It works through smart contracts, but the smart contracts cannot force people to send you the money back. All the smart contracts do is they say if they don't pay you back, you get the asset. If they do pay you back, then you get the percentage added on. So as a lender, you will always get something, but you want to make sure it's in your best interest. If this was at 900 ADA, that's a no-brainer, because you're either going to get 6% on your 900 ADA, or you're going to get this boss cat for 40% off. So now that we've gone over a few of the examples, we can go back to these questions. What happens if a loan is not repaid? So we already talked about this. You will then get the NFT that you loaned out the money for. This is why you want to make sure that the NFT's value is at that 60% range so that you guarantee yourself some profit as the lender. How can I lend on Pond? We went over that. Which wallets are supported? At the moment, it's Nami and Eternal. So the other questions are, is Pond using smart contracts? We've talked about this. Yes, it is. Does Pond have verified projects? Actually, all of them are verified projects, so that's good. It prevents some scamming. Can I give or take a loan on an unverified project? No, you cannot, which also cracks down on scamming, and I love that. And it says, can I get scammed? I mean, that's a good question, but it's kind of an open-ended question. There is no scam, really. It's more so paying attention. If you are the lender and you lend out too much money to a project, then that is your fault. In theory, you're technically buying that asset for a value you shouldn't be, right? If you are lending out money and it's to, let's say, a Yummy, and the Yummy's floor price is 500 and you do it for 5,000 because you weren't paying attention, you technically just bought a Yummy for 5,000. That guy's not paying you back. He's going to take your money and run. So do pay attention. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover on Lending Pond and DaoFi. And if you guys do have any questions, you can feel free to ask in the comments below, jump into my Discord, or message any of these people here, as they will get back to you, and they are the people who know way more about this project than myself because they're the ones developing it. If any of this content helped you, please give me a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Till next time, guys, peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.